Hello, let's go. So just gonna upload this. Goal is to finish the quest as much as possible. And yeah, thanks. Anyway, let's go. Ay, wait lang. Mag-ano pa lang gagawin. Because I'm trying to get some results. Pero yeah. Hello, hello. Ayan. Eto. Namang dungeon lang.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool.
Let's go.
Strike a pose!
Stay your hand. Evasion is futile. Inferior.
Strike dead!
The eye sweeps the land. Can't hide the truth.
Shattered! Rest and read it!
Branches a song with one heart.
Let the world come alive! Stop them!
The mystery unravels. No more lies. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Ngayon ko lang ito natapos na hindi nag-face.
Crumbles before me.
Hold the line!
Let's go. Walang solving. Hindi ko siya solve. Anyway, still. Malay natin on stream natin makuha si Putin. Let's just see.
Add. Thank you for...
during honestly. Ah, ulit. Now let's finish the quest. Sa cruise domain ilan? Tatlo na lang. Dalawang so, then okay. So, yun kaya hindi lumipit ako. Anyway. So, complete. So,
Let's see. There's Varka. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation of the Frost Moon Enclave go?
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Introductions are overrated, especially in cases like this.
It's you!
So, it's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nodcry.
Hat guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat guy.
Good to see you again, Mr. Guy.
I believe we last saw each other on the boat right
Mr.
here.
Guy.
Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Who's that?
The Doctor, also known as Dottore, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between you.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it. Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Notcry. But we haven't seen a trace of him since we got here.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about him there.
Sure.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, when you talk to them, try to be...
I got it.
The Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Well, yeah, that's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again.
Fair enough.
What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the Academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity.
Doing Kalubig.
You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Notcry to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the academia about this way back.
Haha, you flatter me.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
Fair point. Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Nodcry is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears. The only similarity we share is that, once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories.
Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous. If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died. And after all that, he left, while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said. Waste of time? The nerve! He wasted my time!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs. Especially when it comes to Dottore.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now. so I'll be on my way.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just
Scout
when
on
Paimon
baby
thought he
Scout.
finally
Yes.
mellowed out.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather, disappeared.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't?
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right?
More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing basically nothing. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions. So she just continued to sing in the flower garden. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually. And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
What is it? Something come to mind?
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Nor I.
Sandrone. Harlequino.
Panis. Uy,
Huh! It's a Sealy! Does that mean Nicole has news for us?
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
Okay! Time to do what adventurers do best! Follow that Sealy!
ako si Dory. Ay, di pala kita kasi parang ako na Lloyd.
Here you are.
Oh, Hat guy.
How
Beta
come
lagi.
you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results were the same each...
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked? And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Teyvat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task. Can't you just refuse?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts,
Oh my god.
surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you. It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside. So, think for yourself about what you want to do. As long as you don't believe it's futile, it isn't.
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage. And you have to be confident that you can control it.
Is anyone there? She's missing. I hear someone inside. Ah!
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe...
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of...
To intimidate and obstruct.
Let me try. I should...
Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
Oh.
What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here. Watch out!
He really left. Ha! We did it!
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow...
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
There's monsters ahead. Is it safe now? Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's... The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I can...
Quickly, let's keep up.
Okay.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked. Ah! Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Hey, hey, wake up! Oh, good. Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin.
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this person.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargon.
Get out while you still can, you fool.
But I can't just leave her.
Sorry. Wish I could help.
Okay. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left to go.
What's that noise? Monster!
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this one.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's got me this far after all. Spargana, are you there? What? Hey, let us out! Huh? That's... Bank. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! Why? What? I've searched and searched and searched. I no longer have anywhere else to go.
Okay, that's weird.
I'm sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is... Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head.
Huh? What?
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening to me? Huh? Wait, who are you?
You can see us now?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling, but you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier, right? I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories. Like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die trying to find her. Isn't that right?
No.
Yes.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you?
Ang lala.
It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry.
I'm just... tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying us.
It's not pity. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10 or so minutes left. You know?
Okay. This is
You
weird.
say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid. Yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Sal Vindaknir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you, I guess.
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the church and the Knights of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation, but if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew. I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much time on me. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. If things work out, I'd love to tell her about what I've heard. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
Wish ko po. Yan.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change, but I believe that we've just made the most progress we have yet.
May your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Hat guy, could I ask you a question?
Hmm?
You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and it weighs heavily on you, too. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we try to help, for instance. At least he said goodbye with a smile, right? I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison, I know nothing about you. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student at the academia.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam?
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes, a branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah, but my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that,
Oh.
Durin, resisting the influence of the Abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy. But no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that. But the real answer is, yes, you absolutely will.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path. So, just keep aiming towards the light.
I will. I promise.
Oh.
All right, break time's over.
Hello? Durin speaking.
Hello,
Thanks.
friends, it's me. What have you been up to, I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before. And the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation with us.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
Okay. One act down. Beast. Ooh.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way. It would have taken you so much longer to get here. I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority, and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud you for it. You should know.
Oh, Paimon's head.
Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Oh, cool! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's open it up and see!
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans. A special process is required to open the gate.
Oh! Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's marrow?
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to do anything? And just the short version, if you can.
Alright then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention of these techniques. Are you sure you don't want to hear it? It's quite informative.
Remember what you were saying about priorities?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human representatives to successfully undergo a process of Kuvaki resonance. Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified, with the most recognizable qualification being Kuvaki.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait. But we need 3 people.
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified. But we would need 2 other people with the same constitution. Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow the rules, but to figure out how the test functions and find a workaround. I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans to stand before it who have sufficient Kuvaki energy within them.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion. Take some Kuvaki from Nodcry's soil, put it into the bloodstream, and get it circulating in the body.
So we're going to cheat on the test?
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one. Cheating the system is much easier than trying to hide from it.
Huh? Ah!
Sorry? Does the idea of cheating upset you, Miss Lauma?
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kutar to join in the festivities.
Huh?
But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test. I'll follow up with Nefer on the festival arrangements.
Oh, okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion sounds dangerous, no matter how you slice it.
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods. I'd be more than happy to go through them if you'd like. There are several.
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Very well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. Now, I should mention that the risks can be greater or lower depending on individual compatibility. It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. If the body rejects it, the reaction can be quite severe. The symptoms are similar to another condition that some people living here suffer from, known as congenital Kuvaki sensitivity. So, before we execute our plan, I will perform a simple test of my own to see who is compatible and who is not. Once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible. The participants must remain stationary while the Kuvaki circulates and bonds with them, and they mustn't eat or drink anything.
What? No eating or drinking?
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
"3 days.
Oh, that's so long! And we still need to find find 2 more people who are not just compatible, but also willing to volunteer.
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Really? Don't you want to think this through?
Haha, count me in too. 3 days without food? I can handle that. Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to step up.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, Paimon volunteers to be captain of logistics.
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. Please step forward. How's it going? Do you feel anything? How about now? And now? What about now?
You guys, it's not a competition, you know.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more than I imagined. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch. In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required. Yes, safe to say, compatibility won't be an issue for you. You're eligible to join. You're next, Mr. Varka.
Sure, here goes nothing.
All right, I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
Whoa, 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 hey, wait a minute.
Nasa ko bigla.
How's it going?
No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine, then a big stein of Dark Horse. Some hard liquor from Liyue mixed in. You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest. I'm never gonna live that down.
My apologies. I'll lower the concentration and try again.
Oh.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulsing around.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka. Let's try someone else.
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends then.
Wow.
No surprises here, Miss Moonchanter. You're perfectly compatible. You may join.
I'm getting a slight headache.
Shame. You were so close.
Whoa, time itching all over.
Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
Huh? Well, are you gonna start a what?
The Hexenzirkel is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things. Not even tests.
Is something the matter?
The candidates have to be human.
I guess that rules me out too.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad after all. I mean, Looks like this isn't gonna be as easy as we thought.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scions.
I'll see about talking to some trusted Lightkeeper colleagues.
Oh.
Itlua springs to mind. In fact, I think we had some former Frost Moon Scions join our ranks recently.
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works? I can probably make some kind of test bot. Then we can just zip through Nasha Town, going up to people and pressing a button to check their status. Wouldn't that be way easier?
No.
Wow! No elaboration for once.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that Lohan's already left. And that guy's even tougher than I am.
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people. So why is she on the brink of disappearing?
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Raikir of Salnari, it seemed like she exhausted her power for our sake.
Also, I'm not sure revered is the right word for how people feel about her.
Gratitude, certainly. For my part, anyway.
It's basic reciprocity. She helped us, so she deserves our help in return.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't care, she still saved a ton of people, including me.
A review of the relevant data leads me to conclude that Miss Columbina is a good person.
Yep, you bet!
They really think so?
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I think it really suits her. It's light and graceful and... yeah, just a really pretty name.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to make.
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But it also came up in the song I heard when I was born. But... is that really all there is to it? What do I truly think of my own name? Is there anyone left who will still call me by that name?
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day. We're running out of time. We need to look for other candidates.
Then allow me to try.
What are you doing here?
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye out for something like that, so she informed me. Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow, I should prove to be a suitable candidate.
Arlecchino. Yes.
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it? Did you feel any discomfort?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional candidates after all.
Great! Cool. Alright, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take turns making sure the three of them stay warm and comfy.
Then, my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
I'm ready as well.
Naman yung stories niya. Sira-sira.
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Wow! It really opened!
So So that's what all this is about. They've been trying to open this gate.
Come, let us enter.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and swallow slowly. It will give your body time to readjust to the digestion process.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate. Huh? I cannot pass through. Is it because I have no physical body? It has been 3 days. My strength has all but completely faded. Can I really hold on until Moon Prayer Night?
Stay close. Okay, well, in that case, ow. Time to go with the fave team. Who are there? Let's go.
Are these people...
Judging by their clothes, they appear to be phantom Hyperboreans from the distant past.
That could mean they have some clues about the moon goddess's name, right? Hey there! Could you tell us what the moon goddess's name is? Sorry. That's probably a weird question, huh? How do we explain this?
The moons are long gone, and their goddesses are dead. Their names no longer mean anything. When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name. We have used every last resource at our disposal. All that remains is to wait, patiently and quietly.
Were the people of the past all this devout? It looks like this phantom doesn't intend to converse with us any further.
Surely the new moon goddess he speaks of must be Columbina. Alas, Kuthar's birth came long after the age in which he lived.
But, maybe if we find a phantom from a more recent age, they might know Columbina's real name.
True. Keep an eye out. We should be able to tell which era they're from by the clothes they wear.
Yeah! You've been pretty talkative this whole time. What changed?
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. You all make good points. When the Hyperboreans speak of moon goddesses, they mean the 3 from truly ancient times. I can't imagine they would know anything about our current moon goddess. There once was a time when the moon goddesses blessed them greatly and protected them from harm. So, when the war between the gods and dragons plunged the world into chaos, it seems they looked once more to the moons for help, praying for a new goddess to be born.
Yeah, that checks out.
Let's continue on. Who knows what else we may discover?
Okay.
There's a door blocking this path.
Not a problem. Try this.
Whoa! How did that door suddenly collapse?
This device was maintaining the door's integrity. Remove the core, and the device...
Is this our destination?
Impressive.
More precisely, this is a device that will help us reach our destination. Let's go. We still have a long distance to cover.
The way ahead is blocked by broken rocks! Oh.
Let's try that device again. Remember the door from earlier?
Ha! So it works in reverse, too!
The humans we see are all phantoms, but the monsters are real. What a fascinating place.
There'll be plenty of time to admire it later. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of artwork in here. Seems pretty old. Nicole, this is probably your area of expertise. What do all these paintings mean?
Let me see. To understand these murals requires some knowledge of the history surrounding the War of Funerary Flame. I shared a little of this with Lauma before.
Yes, I think I follow. The dispute between the Moon Sisters, the transformation by Nibelung.
Oh no, it's no trouble. I'd be delighted to share the tale again.
Alright then.
Tevat's 3 moons and their goddesses were brought into being by the will of Nibelung, the then ruler of Tevat. But when the heavenly principles came, they changed the world completely, down to its very foundations. The moon goddesses were nowhere near strong enough to challenge this entity. But the heavenly principles did not view them as heretical entities that had to be removed. Essentially, the 3 moons existed to keep this planet alive and operational, which did not directly conflict with the heavenly principles' aims. Nevertheless, the inherent precariousness of this arrangement would soon be revealed.
Nibelung returned. Yes.
He did, and thus began the War of Funerary Flame, a battle for dominance between Nibelung and the heavenly principles. Discord would soon emerge between the 3 moon sisters. One would voice the opinion that they should follow Nibelung, for it was he who first hung the moons in the sky. Another would argue that taking sides in the conflict would only bring the world closer to ruin. There was no telling where it would lead, especially since their creator had returned, bearing the perilous power of the abyss. Nibelung would eventually discover their disloyalty. He had all 3 imprisoned before transforming the moons into weapons with which to fight against the heavenly principles.
What? Weapons?
Yes. The very moons that had once defended the planet became instruments of death and destruction, striking terror into the hearts of all living things. And although the heavenly principles and the 3 moon sisters had once been at peace, it now seemed that the moons posed an unacceptable threat to Tevat. It is possible that the heavenly principles did not know of the goddess's imprisonment. If so, the weaponization of the moons would surely have been viewed as an intentional breach of the peace agreement. Regardless of who knew what, when, the heavenly principles shattered 2 moons and flung the other beyond the skies. Whether the goddesses managed to escape Nibelung's captivity after his fall, nobody knows. But this much is certain. From that day on, the moons no longer belonged to Teyvat. The rejections slowly drained their power until eventually they passed away.
So that's the full story.
You say the moons ceased belonging to Teyvat from then on. Why then would Columbina be born here?
That is perhaps due to the lingering connection between the Frost Moon, which was not shattered, and this world. You could see it as the 3 sisters' dying wish. They never desired war. All they ever wished for was to protect this land.
I see.
If the final fate of the 3 goddesses is as you say, then Columbina faces the same grave danger. Our investigation has yet to bear fruit. We must hurry.
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I get it. Alles bewachen.
We're finally here. Guessing we'll need to activate this thing?
Indeed. I was a little worried about that at first, but as we got closer, I sensed that the Kuvaki within it flows unimpeded. It should be functioning normally. The only issue is how to activate it. It's looking a little worse for wear.
What about the cores from some of the other devices we've seen? Can we repair it using those?
In all likelihood, yes. I imagine that would have been the Hyperborean's backup plan. Let's look for some cores.
Stabilize!
There is no escape!
Allow me!
Fire hazard!
Gather!
Rust and rebuild!
Walk up, then jump down.
Yeah, sure. Ah!
That should be enough cores. Let's head back.
The device is up and running. It's hard to believe that the ancients were capable of constructing such things.
Paimon sees our destination! It's right up ahead!
Yes, let's go.
Let's go, go, go. It's 2025 and it feels new. Using Zhongli, it's real. Oh, why is it spring?
This is where the people of Hyperborea communicated with the moons. We need only place the moon marrow upon this platform on Moon Prayer Night, and we shall be able to open a portal to the moon and send our moon goddess back home. The assumption being, of course, that we can find her first. That's right. You want to know if it's safe there, don't you? And yet, she has no choice but to return. You know this.
Oh, that's not the only issue here. This is the end of the line, right? We've explored everything we can. And despite looking at historical artwork and talking to people from Hyperborean times, we're still no closer to learning Columbina's name.
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me exactly what Alice said to you about finding her name?
Oh, sure. What she said was...
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
Is it not also possible that she has never had a true name? Not at any point in history?
That would be a hard pill to swallow. But at this point, we may have to accept that that is the truth.
No one knows how she came into being, and she certainly doesn't have parents in any sense that we're aware of. Perhaps she was never granted a name at all.
But does that mean there's no way to get Columbina back? She's just gonna disappear and there's nothing we can do about it?
Huh? Wait, why all this pessimism? Was it the way I phrased this question? You all seem to be taking this in completely the wrong way. Well, just because she's never had a real name in the past doesn't mean she can't have one now.
What?
Think about what Alice said again. She never once said that you'd have to find a new name, did she?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us to the world. If she doesn't have one already, then all we have to do is create one, no? It's like Yes. Traveler, when you first arrived in Teyvat, do you think you would have turned around if someone behind you shouted, "Hey, Tumaini"? But what about now?
I understand what you mean.
Life is a long journey. Even the friends and family by our side can change over time. When people call you by different names, what matters isn't so much the words themselves, but what they symbolize. And of course, whether that resonates with you.
Lumine.
So, close your eyes and picture the moon goddess in your mind. If you were to call out to her in this moment, what would you say?
Columbina.
Columbina.
Paimon would call her Columbina too.
She has long forsaken everything that Kutar represents. I think from now on I should call her Columbina too.
Well, it sounds to me like you found your answer.
Are you sure? Is it really that simple? We haven't found her this whole time, and not for lack of trying.
For a journey like this, the process is every bit as important as the outcome. Had you not searched far and wide, rejecting every other answer you were offered? How could you have come to an answer you felt was finally correct? Oh, it all makes sense now. This has Alice's fingerprints all over it.
Are you suggesting that mage knew from the start that Columbina never had a real name to begin with?
I can't say for sure, but I can definitely imagine her chuckling in satisfaction somewhere right now, saying, "Ah, what fun."
Llama! Your antlers!
You should hurry. The festive moon has begun to rise. Do not worry, for when you called the name Columbina just now, I could sense that the power within was enough to summon back the moon goddess.
The power within what?
Yes, so, the thing is...
What's wrong now?
This is so annoying. I really want to explain how that whole thing works. Starting from the founding principles of Teyvat and... Oh, I could talk about this for hours. But... Deep breaths, Nicole. Deep breaths. You're an angel. A sober, sensible, solemn angel who has her priorities straight.
Okay then. Sorry for asking. Clearly a bad call on Paimon's part.
Anyway, you all need to hurry. Last thing, remember how it felt when you called out that name.
Then it is agreed.
By the name Columbina, we shall find her.
Then we'll throw her the best Moon Paranite party ever!
And at last, we will send her home.
I can barely move anymore. Have they come back out? I'd love to see them one more time. They didn't make it.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is...
Columbina! Columbina! Are you here? Columbina! That's the name you gave when we first met. And it's what I've called you ever since.
Columbina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Columbina, and so do all of your friends. If you like this name...
Did she?
Looking for me?
Yo! Hello! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I like it. You can carry on using it. My name is Columbina Hyposelenia.
Oh.
Columbina Hyposelenia. That's a wonderful name.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. But after I met you and my other friends, the things that this name stood for slowly began to change. It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me. What is it? Why aren't you saying anything?
I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you. So, where's everyone else?
We can go and meet them very soon. Everyone went to different places to try calling your name.
Great. I'd like to thank them as well. Everyone's done so much for me. Searching for my name, entering those ancient ruins.
Huh? Wait, so you were...
Yes, I was there. Not physically, but my consciousness was still holding on. I followed you the whole way.
Starting from when?
You turned around and called out my name while you were in Nasha Town. Do you remember? Let's go. We don't want to keep them waiting.
Sure. In that case, come with me.
But...
Hmm?
Before that... Could you call my name one more time?
Sure. Come with me, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Oh, that's cute. Oh my god, that's cute!
Columbina. Oh, this truly is wonderful.
Llama, I can't breathe.
Ha ha! Just in time for Moon Prayer Night. It's good to have you back, Miss Columbina.
Yeah, we were worried sick.
Thank you, my friends. With your help, I now have a name that belongs to me.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Where's the second half from? You added it yourself?
That's right. It means...
Born beneath the moon.
Yes. And by extension, it can also mean...
A fine name.
Now, as much as it pains me to interrupt this beautiful reunion, I feel obliged to remind you that the Moon Prayer Night celebrations in Nasha Town have already begun. Don't you want to enjoy the festivities? There's so much to see and do. And some of the ambient lighting and entertainments were sponsored by the kind souls in the Hexen Circle.
Nicole? Why have you turned into Dodoko?
So you're Miss Nicole. Thank you for helping us, and for helping me find my name. It's nice to finally hear your voice.
You're quite welcome. Guiding lost people to hidden treasure is what we Seelie do. And if you ask me, spiritual treasures are far more precious than material ones. Chests are all well and good, but this was what it's all about. So satisfying. Anyway, I had to go help Alice. It seems like she ran into some trouble. That's why I couldn't be here in person. But don't worry, we're with you in spirit. We'll be celebrating right along with you. Keep an eye out for the Hexen Circle's festive stalls in Nasha Town. I think you'll like what we came up with. Alice said she even managed to rope B in this time.
The Frost Moon Scions have also prepared various attractions. I believe Aino and Effa and their crew are setting things up as we speak. On that note, Nefer, about that request I made.
It's all in hand. Yehoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off without a hitch.
Wonderful. In that case, traveler.
Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best moon prayer night ever.
Oh, it's really cute, bro. Happy. Filipina! It's officially our day!
Hey, young lady. Would you like some moon prayer night candy? Happy moon prayer night. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot to say. Welcome home, moon goddess.
Oh my god. Chills.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Turning Nashatown into her home is a festive gift. A rather brilliant idea.
Perhaps this is what Nodcry, Columbina's home, should have been like all along.
Thank you for the gift. I like it a lot.
Oh. God, please don't
This
ruin
feels
this.
like the surprise of my life. I do. I never imagined I'd ever get to enjoy Moon Prayer Night with everyone so freely.
If you're happy, we're happy.
Quite a strategy you came up with. Hide the tree in the forest. It's not your usual style, Lauma. Is there something about Moon Prayer Night that enhances what's in your head as well as the antlers on top?
Apparently so. It even inspired a perennial penny pincher to use their resources for a greater cause. It truly is a magical festival.
I see it now. This bickering is actually a sign of a strong relationship.
Huh? What's everyone doing here? Oh, Miss Columbina, you're back.
Yes, I'm fine now. Thanks for your concern.
How's your progress with Alice's assignment?
Very well indeed. I've never heard her sound so excited. Not like this. This time, her excitement seems more serious. Seems like she's had a major breakthrough. She said she'll contact us once she knows more. In the meantime, we're free to relax and have some fun.
Enjoy the time off while it lasts. I have a feeling that our next task won't be so simple.
I should go. I still have a few things to attend to at the Frost Moon Scion stall.
And I think I'll take a look around. With any luck, this once-in-a-year festival will come with once-in-a-year opportunities.
Hold up a second. Where's Varka?
I believe he made a beeline for the flagship the moment he entered Nashatown.
Ah, that's Mondstatters for you. They know what they want when festivals roll around.
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will.
Well, in that case, don't just stand there. Get out there and have some fun. You'll definitely get a warm welcome at every stall. Oh, also, take this map with you. It's a guide to the festival.
Thank you.
The Frost Moon Scion stall is over here. Lauma's invited a whole bunch of cute animals to celebrate too. Over there is the Hexencircle section. Alice seemed more excited than anyone about this festival, so she insisted on making it a grand affair. Oh, and then there's the Nashatown local specialties, including... Actually, forget that. Better if you go check them out for yourself.
Thank you. It looks like a lot of fun. You're not coming with me?
We'll be around. But don't you want to browse by yourself for a bit first? Yep. If you find something you like and want to try it out together, just give us a shout. We'll be right with you. Otherwise, just relax and enjoy yourself. There's so much on offer, so try to experience as much as you can. And don't forget to stuff yourself with all the delicious festival food.
All right then. Off I go.
Naman ng tao ni Colombina.
Where should I go first? This must be the mage's stall. It feels like I've entered a fairy tale. Ah, how lovely. A soft and furry creature that bounces.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
This one talks too.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am a Dodoko from a distant archipelago, the most mischievous of all my Dodo brothers and Dodo sisters. When the going got tough, I powered through, and when I met obstacles, I boomed them away.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Doesn't it just? Oh, but then the trouble started. Recently, I found a lovely beach, the same beautiful jelly color as my hometown, and so I dove in to have a look. Only to find it overgrown with seagrass and nasty little spiky fish everywhere, looking to turn me into a Dodoko kebab. I made it back to shore by the skin of my teeth, but my tail was sorely hurt.
Couldn't you just boom them away?
Oh, I wanted to, believe me. But I've heard that you, Moon Goddess, can understand animal speech. The last thing I wanted was to cause a gigantic fuss and get taken to court by a school of spiky fish. I'd be driven out of these waters for good, and my winter holiday would be ruined. And so, dear Moon Goddess, I was wondering if you might lend me your allegiance.
Are you roping me into a crime?
Oh, let's call it a once-in-a-lifetime carefree adventure. Does that sound better? All the festival goers tonight are dressed up as the Moon Goddess. But there's nothing to say that the Moon Goddess can't disguise herself as a Dodoko, is there? Besides, this is your home. You should be free to be whoever you wish.
I'm afraid I'm not well acquainted with Dodokos, Madam Mage.
Oh, that's quite all right. We
Alice.
Dodokos are innocent, happy creatures with a free-spirited nature. Many, like myself, are mischievous troublemakers. Others are lazy souls who like nothing better than to lie down on a nice rock and take a nap. In our eyes, every creature who yearns for happiness and freedom is a Dodoko. But perhaps in yours, we Dodoko are a fluffier and more mischievous breed of Kuhenki.
Yes, that is a much easier image to follow.
Oh, wonderful! Then let's play! Grab onto my tail and follow me into the sea. Time to settle some scores with the bad guys.
Okay, sige. Ay, ito. Aray. Cute talaga.
Ooh, so what do you make of it?
The use of jumpy dumpties doesn't come as naturally to me as Kuvaki. I think they call this novelty.
Indeed. And how did it feel?
Not bad.
Any guilt?
What do you...
Ooh, wonderful. Lovely answers to all 3 questions. You've passed the safety test. Now I can give this special bomb to you as a souvenir. Remember, if you find any meanies living on the moon, you can use this to boom them into oblivion.
I will.
Up for another round of fish blast? Oh, I mean of bye-bye bat. Of course, of course.
Thank you. Barbara. Si B.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice would...
Another one that top.
Greetings. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Columbina Hyposelini.
Hyposelini. Now then, Miss...
Divination.
From the perspective of... As you look to your journey ahead, if you seek to understand the
unknowns...
Of course, if one wishes to peer... But that is a complex affair. And to relegate that majestic art to the status of a festive amusement... Hence, I shall use the suitably festive Lunar Archon.
Lunar Archon.
Indeed. Unlike hydromancy, this will only display... People like to think of themselves as...
I'd like to give it a try.
Of course you may. Before we begin, are there... Ah, very well. Now, try to relax. Would you? No problem. Now then, to make the... Please, draw the first Lunar Arcana. Now, draw your second card. And now the third Arcana. This is the present. Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, which... Oh, fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a... What do you make of this, Miss Collins? Of course, if you wish.
No.
A bold decision. Well then,
Sure.
First, destiny. No surprise.
The moon.
Indeed. The moon can represent the truth. When the moon is placed on the destiny tile, it indicates that your destiny is not what it may appear. It symbolizes a journey through the fog, fraught with
I don't understand.
Patience, my dear. This is but the first. Now then. Ah, the hermit, but inverted.
Inverted?
Yes. The hermit symbolizes solitude, introspection, and the pursuit of truth, combined with the moon as one's destiny. A choice you made to stand alone in the past. It was a choice made not... You fumbled through the darkness without a guide, but you did not find your way. Rather...
Is this about how I became Kutar despite not wishing to become a god?
I suspect only you. All is not lost. The past is...
Almost.
Oh my. The lovers.
What does this one mean?
This means that you have had an unprecedented emotional experience. The joy of finding your soul becoming intertwined.
It's true. I've made a lot of...
That sounds lovely. I am most delighted for you.
Yes.
I understand. Parting, but rest assured, this is not the end of your journey.
The future.
Well now, it's finally...
I'm ready.
Very well. Oh,
Miss Barbaloth? What is it?
this card is death.
That doesn't...
It depends on... It is true that it can represent an agonizing death. But do not forget that your destiny card is the moon.
If death spells the end...
As I have said, divination can only display jet. Allow me to sum. In the past, you may have lost your way. You now face an important this change might end. But remember, everything is subject to change because of the moon present in your destiny. You must see the
truth. Thank you.
Don't mention it. But I can see that you're This is a rare quality, and one that diviners always hope to see in this.
I understand.
Go then, and illuminate.
Angas talaga. Angas na.
I wouldn't say it's unfair exactly. I mean, your voice goes right into people's heads. How would you explain that to the kids? You can't just explain it away as magic.
Is something the
Ah, Miss Columbina! No.
Ah, impeccable timing. This self-proclaimed Knight of Justice has...
Hey, now, I left the flagship just to help you out, Miss Nicole.
What's going on?
So Alice and I are both using long-range remote control spells that work on similar Sorry, let me backtrack a little. While Alice, being a great mage, wanted her Dodeco to reflect something of her own charm and mystique. So she adjusted the way its tail moves when it spins around. An entirely gratuitous move, in my opinion. I hardly see how if anything, I'd say that anyone who stares intently enough at a Dodeco's tail to notice such a small detail is someone we ought to be highly I only say this to emphasize that my question has nothing to do with tail.
Your voice speaks directly into
See? Exactly. Miss Nicole?
I know that probably makes me sound like a whiny child acting out in front of their parents.
Oh my god.
And it's a little embarrassing now that I think about it. But hey, I said it now, I can't take it back. That would be even more embarrassing. Also, don't go reading too much into that analogy. It was off the top of my...
Miss Nicole, are you...
I'm not so invested in that. It's just, the point is, I've been biting my lip for so long. I thought this was going to be a nice, straightforward festival where I'd get the...
Well, can I...
You will?
I'd like to try.
Then what are we waiting for?
It's like they forgot.
It's like they forgot I was ever here. Yes. Oh, this again.
Congratulations, Miss Columbina. With your great fate? Well, something to that effect. If you'd prefer something more poetic, you could even go with the challenge posed to you by Dodeko, if that's what you're into. Anyway, you can take or leave my suggestions. All my hopes are now resting on this.
Can I open?
Stop teasing me. Please, I'm begging you. No more talk.
Wow. What a lovely sculpture.
Ah, you have my... Thank you for sharing.
Don't mention. You've all done...
Don't tell me lahat to. Kailangan kong puntahan.
Huh? Albedo?
This sketch is...
Oh.
The North Wind.
So this... I think it looks quite...
Well, it looks like
It looks like we've attracted the attention.
Sunny days!
Ah, very well. This most adorable...
Siblings.
Blends?
It's art. Everyone celebrates in their own way. Besides that...
That's not what Paimon was talking...
Should I be? I see Miss Columbina is hiding in plain sight.
Fair enough. Well,
Oh, this is...
Yeah!
In that case...
What?
Ahem.
Oh, hello, Flint. I did not see you. Rather...
One would expect no less of...
Yes, please.
Excellent.
Hmm?
Something the matter?
What about my...
Ah, you are quite right, Miss Columbina.
Yes, please.
Do you prefer the...
Night.
Which of the four...
Winter.
Think of a perfect day.
Rainy in the morning.
What kind of answer is that?
Forests, lakes, and open seas.
I like them all.
Imagine you opened your
Wow! Paimon would totally shop.
It wouldn't cost anything.
Aha! Here.
Oh, it's a coherent...
Indeed. A free-spirited being. It is the perfect fit for you.
Thank you.
But you shall have... So instead...
It's a lantern.
Hey, what? Come on, play ball.
But I want to hear...
But...
Oh.
Phew.
Nice excuse, Lady Pi...
Yeah, no thanks to you.
It's sweet.
This way, this way! It's the candy selling. I'm coming!
Traveler, maybe we can share? Yes. I found out recently that people share their food sometimes, so I'd like to try it. Thank you. Amazing. My sugar sculpture has shrunk. Yet I will remember this feeling. Sure.
Wow, the frost moon I don't go to... And if culture means...
Hello.
Columbine, that was...
Do you like balloons too?
Balloons? Oh, you mean no? What's so fun about balloons? I'm not a kid anymore. They're probably...
Yes. The animals. I recently learned a fun new game.
A new game?
Hello.
Welcome home.
Yes. Yes, please.
Uninflated balloons? But those are just... Would you like to play the balloon game, Yehoda? Huh? Wait here a moment.
Oh.
This is...
I thought I saw Columbina nearby.
Uh-oh! That's... Is she looking for Columbina? Which stall is she checking out? Oh, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that stuff. So embarrassing. Wait.
How peculiar.
Cute.
This would take some getting used to. I want...
It really suits. What is this? She was so intimidating a moment ago.
I suppose I may as well.
She's coming.
How do you do, Miss Yehoda?
Oh, jeez. Don't talk.
I'm looking for Columbine.
Wait. No fair.
An ambush from the rear?
Would you like to play too? Seriously?
Gladly. That said,
Boss Nev! Thank goodness!
Hello there. I'd like 10.
What?
Miss Moon Goddess, I hope you're prepared to pay the price.
Welcome to the game, Nefer.
Just to be clear, let's keep this a fair fight, okay?
naturally.
Don't just stand there.
Huh?
Of course. Don't forget the...
I knew something like this was gonna happen.
I wish for a never end.
Oh my god.
Is that Llama the...
She's so beautiful.
I wish that the long plume ibis... Oh dear, poor Llama.
All right.
While everyone else is celebrating Moon...
I don't mind. It's rewarding work. My antlers are at their heaviest tonight, and the kuvak, but as I help these dear friends hang their wishes up. You see, and they are ones that we...
Do you blame me, Llama? It is by the help of so many people that I can...
You've done plenty. I say this in earnest, both as someone who knows your history, and also as a friend who has...
What about as a moon...
I feel proud to honor our moon...
Thank you for...
But... Since you asked for my honesty, I won't lie. I suppose it's... Once you return to the moon, we will be far apart. I'm sure those of us left behind will gaze up at that...
I will miss you. I hope to stay in touch. I will try it.
Perhaps you could use... I've heard Yehoda say that signals can be sent using long and short way. We could prepare a codebook beforehand, but still, whatever happens, and now that I think about...
Because...
Yes. In my experience, the truth tends to be difficult. But that's what makes it stand up. So I'm confident that your thoughts...
Thank you.
Is this...
I wish that all who dwell in this moonlit world can find a place to belong. And I wish that I shall... It's... too...
Not at all. And I think you speak for us all with the second one. I shall continue to pray until the day that...
Oh. Cute.
Dodoco's Whirligig! Come check out Dodoco's Whirligig!
Ah, welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Might I ask what this is?
Ah, it's a very special amusement sponsored by the Great Maid. I say that, but I'm just following a script here.
I'd like to rock.
No problem. But
is that?
Oh, no, it's fine. It's just that each Dodoko can accomplish.
My friend.
That should do it. Now, but we...
Traveler. I want to go on that ride. Let's go then.
Don't worry. Paimon will do the rest.
All right.
Please take your seats. All right.
Not bad. Sometimes the Kuhenki circle around me like this. Yeah.
Well, speedrun it na.
It does.
Pero sweet messages na lang.
I felt scared. You know something? I saw how it made me carry slowly. I know. What I fear now is the Thank you for this conversation. Don't worry. I just...
Dear passengers, Dodoko's awesome adventure, Don't worry, you two. There's always enough...
Dorn.
But I was aiming right. Aw, what a pity. I saw it with my own eyes. You were so. That's not true. It dodged out of the way right as I was about to snag it. I'm sorry? You heard me. This paper frog can. Dear, oh dear, what are you saying? How could a paper frog move? Even if I, the mere humble merchant that I am, knew such magic, surely I would not use it on a paper frog. I'd sooner give Mora legs, so it could walk right into my purse. My dear, dear customer, why not have one? Just think about how much experience you... Oh, darn. I used up all my coin. Take your time, but don't take too long. This event is Moon Prayer Night only. Miss it? Next customer, please. Welcome.
Hello.
Whoa, whoa! What's this bigwig doing over here? How do I tell my employees not to go run?
Dory?
Why, hello there, Miss Columbina. Would you like to play my ring toss game?
How much for a...
Oh, first time's free. Not a single, but with your sharp eye, sharp skills, I'm sure you'll win all the prizes in one fell swoop. That was an obvious enough hint. Here comes the ring! Oh, peanuts.
Change tracks. Roselle, should we move or not?
Just a tiny bit.
All right, then I'll... Oh, sugar plums, not the clock hands. How do I move the legs again?
Stop it! Stop dodging!
Cute.
Let's see now. Wow, very... And here's your prize. Now, how about another round?
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Miss Columbina.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Yes.
You said we were just...
I did, but then I recognized a few...
Do my eyes deceive?
It's our little dragon. Well now, since you came all this way, why don't...
He'll have a go.
It's only one free trip.
I'm aware.
How has Elder Almond been lately?
He's in great shape. He goes for a run.
He tried to go boat racing with Firecracker a while back, but he couldn't even make it onto...
How about you, little dragon?
Yes,
But you've become less chatty.
We call that maturity. You know, the thing people... The knight wields a sword of stone. Stone is very heavy.
That's awesome! I want to be a knight when I grow up,
Ang
too.
cute talaga.
Ring, here I come! Ha!
hat-wearing man. I never thought I'd see you again. You seem more to...
If you say so.
Oh, I do say so. The people you once helped see it clearly. It's... May the engine in our hearts propel us to the station!
I can move! I can move now, Rosette!
What are you doing? Running? You got them. I've never seen anything like this. But how? They're origami. I have to get to the
Dory getting scammed.
next time.
Thank you, Dory.
Now for your prize. Oh, sweet grand prize. Good thing I've already turned a profit from the customers earlier in the night. Okay. What? I leave for 2 seconds and some... Oh, well, these things happen, you know? Perhaps you'd be interested in one of the other prizes and...
Here.
Huh? But...
Don't worry about it.
Oh, thanks so much, miss. Oh, goodness gracious, Columbina. Give me strength. Daddy, look. Forget it. She is the moon goddess after all. Aw. Aw.
You can take mine if you want.
What? Why? Why are all these baby hearts coming here to ruin my...
Happy Moon Prayer Night, everyone.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Dory being Dory. Yes. Let's try Sandro over
There are so many attractions here. Since I rarely get out, I might as well make the most of it.
Well, look who it is. I heard someone went and disappeared on us the moment we let her out of our sight. Frankly, I didn't think you'd be back for Moon.
Were you worried about me, Sandrone?
You would like that, wouldn't?
It seems to me like you disguised yourself with festive headgear, just so that you could come see me on Moon Prayer Night and make...
You?
I cannot. But I sense the good based on what I know about you.
Hey, shut up! I'm only here to protect the Fatui's interest in this territory.
Really?
Columbina!
It's Columbina Hyposelenian.
Tell someone who cares.
I've missed you, Sandrone. I hope I get a chance to say some ugly words to you.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Anyway.
What? You mean that frostfin whale?
Yes. It's some kind of game. Because you're not a scaredy cat.
Fine! You wanna play? Let's play.
Lovely.
You old geezer!
You'd better not lose, or I'm going to beat your head in.
What? Allow me to demonstrate since I'm feeling so nice. You just step on the teeth, like this.
Which should I pick? I'm getting a bad feeling from this one. Sensing Kuvaki. Your turn, Sandrone.
Talaga.
Don't come crying to me if you get bitten.
There are less and less teeth remaining.
Ayun na.
Huh? What's that noise?
I think you might have picked a bad tooth, Sandrone. Do you need any help?
It's just a blasted... Stop laughing!
All right. Well,
You look.
Hey!
Hiya.
Why you? Rematch!
Are you alright, Sandrone? That was quite.
Quit your fussing! I don't.
Alright.
Cute.
I see it now. She can sense it, so I just need to avoid.
This one.
She avoided that one. Alright.
Na naman.
What?
Looks like you lost again.
Wait! Stupid!
Are you alright, Sandrone?
Oh!
Should I let you bonk me on the head as well?
Ah, forget it!
Come on, bonk away.
I told you! Gah, you've always been so annoying. Singing right outside my door, inviting yourself to my tea parties, going AWOL. And now you're...
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite. I will not forget them. Just as I shall not forget this moment. We'll always be friends, no matter where we are, right?
Who'd want to be your...
Am I gonna see
I'll miss you, Sandrone.
You're not reacting? Ah. She ain't gonna cry.
Goodbye,
I'll miss you too, Columbina.
Sorry, what was that? Yeesh! No need to.
What do you want?
Oh, nice ears.
What? Huh?
It's your turn to draw something. Sorry?
Nothing. I'm done. Take it.
Oh, that. Oh, and one more thing. Last time we spoke, you mentioned you were interested in the Narcissan Kreuz Ordo's research. Remember? There were too many people when we last met, so we didn't get the chance to.
What are you talking about? This is... Oh. Huh. The Holy Blade. A savior's plaything. It's not about whether I approve or not. These people, they would sacrifice themselves for the sake of That is something I would still... If I'd have thought to bring a camera, I'd have... What?
Yeah! Of you being bitten by the frostfin whale and come
tear it up!
Oh, two left. Let's go.
Moon Prayer Candy! Beautiful. Take
candy.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Sure.
I knew you would.
I'm not sure.
Is this for your...
A gift for my friend.
Ah.
Do you have...
Huh.
No?
Hey, now that's a creative idea. Well, we're at it. Here you go.
Thank you.
I hope you and...
La, dami niya sticker.
This doesn't make any sense. How am I losing it?
I am not cheating.
Uh-oh. Sounds like Inepa's turning into a big baloney bot. I think it's time.
Moon Goddess. Miss Columbina. I know, is it—
What the? I'm not the cheater. Alright, fine. Let's all laugh at I know. Just you wait till I get home, because I'm gonna make a game bot that can win one. Let's see you laugh when I come back and beat your butts. You'll all have your— We came to check everything was okay after all that yelling, but—
Whatever it is. Kuhenki concentration. Each player starts with differently colored kuhenki. Each round, they draw one kuhenki from their opponent. When a player has two kuhenki of the same color, they make a pair and can be discarded. The round ends when a player can't form any more kuhenki pair.
Ooh!
That is fine, so long as the turn order is fixed beforehand.
Alrighty then. Okay, but if you— Sure. And if we win? If you win, only—
I have taken to calling this.
Hey, lay off me, alright? Looks like Luonatar is the Kuhenki of honor for this game. Nice! That's a pair! Go, go, fly!
Go on. I have a pair.
Uh-oh! We gotta pick up the pace!
I win.
Phew, that was too close. I thought I was gonna lose.
Good luck, everyone.
Ah, we're out!
Eh.
Let me pick a good— You're not looking very pleased with yourself there. I won.
Don't fidget too much, I know, or the sticker's going to fall.
I don't care. If a pair of Kuhenki get discarded, why not a pair—
Thank you. Puro yung dalawa. Ang cute.
I've lost.
Sticker, sticker, sticker! Cute!
You think so?
What did Luana tell—
She said it looks so cute that she wants me to lose a few more rounds.
Except for one, si Inefa.
Who put these stickers on Paimon's eyebrows? Alright, now, I think we got enough evidence to prove—
Yes.
The culprit is— Enough Neffa!
Culprit?
Quit acting dumb, Neffa! You're not only did you remember whose side Luanatar started at, but every time someone drew a Kuhenki, you were which Kuhenki pairs were gone, who had what color Kuhenki in their hand. Exactly!
Putting aside the fact that running calculations is not against the game rules. Do you have any evidence to support? But that's not against the rules.
So,
She certain.
Alright, everyone.
But
take that!
Traveler.
Hey there, Kalamina! Are you done checking out the festive amusements already? Are you sure you don't want to look around some more?
Right now, what I'd like to do is... You're right.
Yeah! They're probably right here!
Okay. Thank you. Traveler.
Kalamina! Finish with... Really? You're sure you don't want to have a little...
Yes.
So kung
This
natapusin
was the most
ko.
fun I've ever had on a moon prayer night. Everywhere I went, people were saying, "Welcome home," and there were friends at every turn. I only wish it could last longer than one night. Yes, you're right. The moon prayer blossoms.
Ooh, look! Look!
Moon prayer.
The moon.
Happy Moon Prayer Night, dear.
Happy moon prayer.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Aww.
Time flies when you're...
Oh, looks like the time has come.
Columbina.
You're heading off then?
Oh, even Arlecchino.
Yes, to the ruins you mentioned.
Wait! I know? At least...
take one of our craft shop's crumb cookies up to the moon with you. You know, for a snack.
The Curatorium of Secrets believes in proper farewells. No story should be left without a satisfactory endnote.
Never.
Farewells are an important affair for the Ratniki, too. We never know when we might meet again.
Haha! And here I thought grand farewells wouldn't suit tonight's mood. But I suppose friendly passion is not to be stopped, eh?
We made a little something for you, Columbina. Ta-da!
What is it?
A Moon Prayer Night greeting card with drawings by all of your friends.
You did mention that you'd like a portrait done, so I took the liberty of creating one for you.
I, meanwhile, did the portrait of Mr. Albedo. And Mr. Varka did the same for me.
I mean, I think my work was pretty true to life, don't you?
The picture of Ashru was my doing. The two of you seem to get along rather well.
Wait, was I the only one who did a full body picture? That's so embarrassing.
I did pictures of me and Anefa.
I did my own portrait and one for Hat Guy.
Plus, there's the two mages, Arlecchino and Sindrune. So, if you ever miss us, just flip the card open
yung
and we'll
baso.
all be right there with you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, everyone. This whole moon prayer night was more than I could have ever asked for. Lauma, I figured it... Remember how the Frost Moon Scions used to use milk as invisible ink to write hidden messages?
That was a very long time ago. Oh, are you saying?
Yes. When I miss you all, I shall use moonlight in the same way, to write words that only you can see upon the moon itself.
Wow. Quite. But how will we see them?
Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written.
That sounds most fitting indeed.
I'll try to write them in places that won't disturb.
I, for one, would sleep all the better for having read one of your messages before.
Exactly! So don't worry about disturbing anyone's sleep. Just promise you'll write to let us know you're okay, alright?
All right.
In that case, Columbina.
I'm ready. Very well. In just a few moments, I will be gone. I still don't know what to expect on the moon. Will I really be able to send messages to my friends? The Kuhenki, the animals of Not Cry. I'll never get to see them again. I wonder where I'll be when the... This is where the people of Hyperborea used to communicate with the moons.
Eternal moon, frost moon, iridescent moon. When the power of all three converge,
the gate to the moons shall open.
Moon marrow preparations are complete. Only the final step remains.
I'm sure Nasha Town is livelier than ever at this moment.
Yeah. It's a shame you couldn't be there for it, but...
It's fine. I'm more than happy with this. My last piece of luggage. My only piece of luggage.
Oh. Blete tatlo.
I can already feel the moon calling to me.
Your home lies on the far side of this light, Columbina.
From now on, we will at last have a reason to pray to the true moon.
Columbina.
Yes?
Be sure to come back and see us when you get the chance.
Of course.
But if that chance doesn't come, then remember that you have friends on this planet. People who will miss Columbina.
Yes, I will. Thank you for everything you've done for me. And remember, come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us. Well then, farewell, my friends.
It's actually...
Thank you. This was my happiest night in Tevat.
Farewell, Columbina.
The moon really is closer than ever tonight.
Columbina.
All 3 moons in one place. Time for one final experiment. Reason, life, death, time and space. They all believed I would fail.
How could this happen?
But Tevat's primordial power never did belong to the throne of heaven. And now, they are mine.
No, as long as I'm here. The Doctor is free to wield the 3 moons' power. It's the only way. I guess I won't be going home today.
Columbina! No!
Stubborn world, do not try to control me.
Columbina.
Mínimo lutang siya sa skies.
Are you all right? Do your wounds still hurt?
I had someone prepare a little medicine that could prove effective. Take it if you need to.
In that case, let me relate the contents of the call we made to Alice after the incident occurred.
That Dottore is a crafty one. He distracted the Hexen Circle by creating a huge fuss at Tevat's borders. I'd assumed that the cause was an abyssal intrusion from the outside world, which in fairness is a rather common occurrence. But after learning that you managed to influence the phantoms in Nodcry, I realized that perhaps this interference could have come from within Tevat
But we weren't able to change their fates.
True, you couldn't change how their stories ended, but you did build some variables around yourself.
Variables?
Yes. Things you heard that you could not otherwise have learned. Ideas that would otherwise have never crossed your mind. All these things are variables. Of course, most variables usually pale into insignificance with the myriad of possibilities floating around. But the moment you start treating them as building blocks and intentionally stacking them, that changes things. That's what Dottore did, and it's how he created the necessary conditions so that when you activated the portal tonight, it played right into his plan.
However, we have no way of knowing exactly what he did.
Yeah, we also need to ascertain Columbina's status.
And that about sums it up.
As I suspected, Dottore has disappeared completely. If it's any consolation, he wasn't able to control Columbina as he might have wished to.
Oh no! Dottore appeared and used some kind of power. The next thing we knew, he and Columbina were gone, and you were falling into the sea.
So, Columbina intentionally opened the Moon Gate and escaped into the same mysterious world as Rerir and Thalindis.
Sounds like bad.
Seen in that way, the Trilunar Syzygy and Revir's emergence, Dottore might have been pulling the strings in both cases. According to Miss Alice, he is attempting to transcend his destiny and finish an experiment that only a god might complete.
An utter lunatic.
Wait a sec, where's Hat Guy? Seems like he'd want to be here for this.
He took off with a Dodo communication device after we spoke to Alice. He said he had a hunch that he wanted to investigate by himself. The look on his face was terrifying. I've never seen him like that before.
I'm back.
Hat Guy!
I went to look for the Hyperborean phantoms again. I think I've gotten to the bottom of it. I got them to talk to Nicole on the other end of the communications line. Turns out, the history they describe is different from how Nicole remembers it.
Really? But how? Surely Nicole can't have been wrong.
Because the phantoms are the ones who are deceived. They speak of a savior who appeared in their history. One who never should have existed. This savior promised to create a new moon within the false sky, and even bring back their moon goddesses. Foolishly, they believed in him. It's obvious that this was Dottore's doing.
Now you mention it, the first time we entered the Hyperborean ruins, we heard the phantoms discussing their history, and I remember Nicole commenting that something sounded a little strange.
But Dottore shouldn't have been able to get in there in the first place.
He didn't. Nicole said that this was an anomalous state triggered by disruptions in the causal connections between phantoms from the same era. The variables that Dottore put in place were substantial enough that they even affected phantoms that he never met.
So it's not that their memories were unclear. They'd been tampered with.
That's exactly the possibility Dottore was trying to manufacture. He turned these variables into knowledge and engineered the situation so all that knowledge would fall into his hands. Then, he harnessed that knowledge on Moon Prayer Night to truly create a false moon.
How is that even possible?
To be precise, he exploited a weakness in the way the spell works. The spell senses Kuvaki to detect the moon's location. So, as long as the false moon more strongly resembled a moon than the frost moon beyond the skies, the gate would teleport Columbina to the false moon's location. In other words, to Dottore's side. Once he had her under control, the teleportation spell remained active, and he manipulated her power to seize both moon marrows.
At that moment, the moon marrows disappeared right before our eyes. It was already too late, even as we were leaving the ruins.
By then, Dottore had already amassed the power of all three moons.
So, where does that leave us? What do we do now?
I'd certainly like to know what Her Majesty thinks, now that the concerns I expressed to her have come to pass. But we cannot simply sit and wait for her to decide the matter. And in any case, it is not the Fatui Harbinger Damselette who sees us as her friends, but rather Columbina Hyposelenia. If, even in such extreme circumstances, Her Majesty will not lift the prohibition on Harbingers drawing steel against one another, then I will do as my heart demands. I will fight as Peruware instead.
Oh. Arlecchino!
Time is short, so I'll make the first move.
Oh! War is coming! War is brewing! Let's go, let's go.
Even Arlecchino seems to be losing her cool now.
All right. Lose those dejected looks for a moment and let me get a word in. It looks bad, I won't lie. Very bad, in fact. So Dotori's pulled some real dirty tricks to gain the upper hand. For now. And yeah, it's to the point where even the mages say that his variables have affected destiny. I'm not so sure, though. Many have told me that Tevat's destiny is fixed, and that does appear to be the case. Well, what makes Dotori so sure he'll be the exception? And since he was able to stack these variables up, who's to say we can't do the same? You of all people should not be discouraged, traveler from afar. This isn't over yet. And you're not alone in that. Everyone here does, but none of us are the type to sit back and wait for the sun to shine again. That's exactly how a knight should roll. If they knock you down, you get back up and get back in it. Don't forget, Honorary Knight, you're a legitimate member of Mondstadt 2.
Mark is right. This Dotori's already way overdue a butt kicking given his past shenanigans. And after this...
That's what I'm talking. How's everyone else?
I'll use Kuvaki to investigate Columbina's whereabouts.
Leave the intel gathering to me. Whatever happens within Nodcry's borders, when the Curatorium of Secrets wants to be in the know, we always find a way.
Aino and I will do all we can to support you. We will attempt to reverse engineer Dotori's actions and seek a break.
Alice and Nicole are busy dealing with an emergency at Tevat's borders, so they can't return just yet. But they're both very angry about this. They've asked Albedo and me to act on the Hex and Zircle's behalf and do everything in our power to fight back against Dotori.
Are you ready then? We're going to have to conduct a lot of research, even in the early stages.
I'll do my best.
As for me, I'm pretty familiar with Dotori's way of doing things. So I can try to...
Nice! Looks like we have our... I'll get in touch with Flints and Itlua, get them to have a chat with their Starshiner. It couldn't hurt to bring the Lightkeepers on board as well. At the same time, I'll pass on instructions to the Knights present in Nodcry to assist the Lightkeepers and other organizations in ensuring the safety of those living here.
Yeah! We'll show him!
That's it then. Good luck!
Man, this is bad. This is a huge handcliff, bro. Oh my god. Huge proposition. God, I hate this.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me. And remember, come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us.
Oh, why? Yes. Man, this is so sad. So, okay, right. Okay, one, two. can challenge one of the bosses again. We should. After Alikina joining me, yeah, we should challenge her. Let's try. And this is just Colombians out of the way. Okay, jump it that way.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
It all adds up.
Is it my turn now? Now that's more like it.
Branches a song.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
The
Have a
deception
taste
ends
of
here.
purgatory.
Can't hide the truth.
Oh my god.
Unsolved. With these rising flames.
Hold the line! Billowing surge!
The countdown has begun. Like a fly tangled in a web. Yoo-hoo! Darkness has been seared away. My blade is all that remains.
Rest and rebuild!
Oh my god. Namatay sa loob.
Time to shine!
Absurd.
Allow me! Covenant of the Deep!
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. You struggle in vain.
Shower me with...
Sundown is only the beginning.
Sabi namatay si Loma. Hirap. Tapos wala. Pinsolve din. Oh. We call it tonight, I guess. It's ready to put this down.
The show begins!
Job. Let's do this. I guess that will be it for the stream. Statue to on. So I'm please pray for our dear Columbine. Shit.
Add
I'll just search this.
Here you go, lady.
Let me see. Would you look at that? Finally, an actual copy of the man who became a mute.
Yeah! Never doesn't seem like the kind of person who takes commissions. More like the kind who dishes them out. Hey! If you still... What sort of...
Not bad.
They're...
How well, also, Miss...
Not a problem.
My business is done, you two. You can come out and ask your questions. I know...
You even heard my time on set?
Something like that. Come.
John.
Add
Adalaw. Isang payag-hold at saka isang... Anyway. That'll be it for now, guys. It's a good night. Bye.